Hey guys, so I'm back with another video. I know I did like 2 videos and then fell off the face of the planet, but I had a good reason. I just got married, so I just had a couple weeks off, but I'm coming back and I'm going to have even more videos and even some vlogs. I'm going to be continuing to work with filthychic.com, so just go there. You can check out my videos. You can check out any blog posts that I'm going to be putting up. I'll have some up like pretty regularly, like weekly. So if you want to go there, they also have a lot of great posts of fashion, do-it-yourself, street chic. They've got everything there. So I think you should just go and check it out. If you're not already watching this video from filthychic.com, you need to go on filthychic.com. So, anyways, I really wanted to do my first video back. I had like tons of ideas. I had a couple of requests, but I really wanted to do this video on BB creams because for one, I am obsessed with them right now. And for two, I did mention some in my current favorites video, and I got a couple questions about like what they are, what they do. So I definitely wanted to talk about that. So basically, a BB cream is short for Beauty Balm, and it is a tinted moisturizer, but it's like a multi-benefit tinted moisturizer. So a lot of them have more benefits for your skin. Like they not only work as a tinted moisturizer, but they hydrate, which I guess a moisturizer does, but prime. I mean, they do all kind of stuff. Like this one is a 5-in-1, but some of them are like 8-in-1, 10-in-1, but oil control, keep your face flawless, let's see, primes, perfects, and hydrates. I guess the most that I've known them for is for primers and like skin correctors, and they definitely work in that way. So that's why I like them. Also, I've never been a big fan of foundation. I mean, I've never purchased foundation, so I really guess I'm a little biased on it too. The times I've tried, I felt like it was like too heavy for my skin and a little too much coverage for my skin. But I know they make like lighter ones now. But personally, I just prefer the beauty balms and like tinted moisturizers. So anyways, I'll get into talking about the ones that I have. And I'm just going to go ahead and start out with the first 2 that I've purchased. So my first 2 experiences with the beauty balms were like were on the higher end because at the time there wasn't any out at the drugstore level either. So my very first purchase was the Too Faced Beauty Balm in Beach Glow. And this one has been like my favorite this summer. I use it like every day. And I mean the tube, I guess it's pretty big as far as like in comparison to some of the other tubes of beauty balms, but none of them are particularly big, but they do have a lot of product, and like you really need like a dab of it and it will cover your whole face. So just keep that in mind when purchasing if you're looking at like product size, that a lot of them still contain a lot of product and you don't need a lot of product to get what you need from it. So this one I think was my fave, mainly because I liked that it was light, it gave me a nice glow. I felt very like moisturized when I wore it. And sometimes, most of the time actually, I was wearing a moisturizer under it, but you really don't need to. This retails for about $32 at Ulta. That's where I purchased, and I mean, I was pretty happy with the product. I wasn't like mad that I spent $32 on it, I'll say that. And I would say that I would probably repurchase this one. So, and I recommend to try. So there's a little dot, and you can see like, I mean, a little does go like a long way. You know, I can rub it all into my hand there. And these don't necessarily match your skin like perfectly. So if that's, but I mean, they actually do. But like when you're purchasing, the colors are pretty general. Like it's like light, medium, dark, deep, whatever. So just try to go the closest to your skin color as possible, and it will pretty much blend. So that one like obviously looked lighter on my hand, but it looks perfect on my skin. So don't let that scare you either while you're looking or purchase one. The next one I'm going to talk about is my Smashbox. So I got this one in medium, and I really like the Smashbox Camera Ready. It's definitely matte, and it's got, so you don't get like that glow, beachy glow from it, but like I said, the little goes a long way with the smaller tube, and it really, this one to me is like, I guess, the equivalent of me wearing foundation. I didn't even show you the color, and I rubbed it in. Duh. So this one has a lot more coverage. So I don't use this daily, but if I'm going somewhere, like, or, you know, like going out, I will reach for this one because it does, I feel like it lasts longer on my skin than the other ones. It's matte, so, I mean, I don't know, it just comes up, it gives you a lot more coverage. So if you need a lot of coverage and you are wanting to try a beauty balm, I would definitely go for the Smashbox because it'd be worth the money. They retail this about $39. I know, the tube is tiny, but it does have a lot of product in it, so I'll say that much. There's just a little dot. That one's a little darker than the Smashbox, but even, I mean, than the Too Faced, but I mean, like I said, they kind of just blend with your skin anyway, and you probably can't really see the finish. I really apologize for my lighting. The weather has been terrible here, and so I've been kind of trying to wait to film until I could get like a sunnier afternoon, but that's not happening. It's been raining for almost 2 weeks, and I guess it's going to continue to rain, so I was like, I'll never get filming done if I'm waiting on this weather. So a lot of stuff might not show as good or clear, and I'm sorry for that, but moving on. Oh, the one thing I did want, the extra benefit to the Smashbox, which the Too Faced does not have, is this has an SPF of 35, so that's always a nice extra benefit. And with this one, I highly recommend using a moisturizer under it because it is a little bit more drying. So that one I would definitely recommend using your moisturizer. Next one I'm going to talk about is the Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream by L'Oreal. So I must say that I feel like I just like really won the lottery with this one because this works so well. I just really need to give some props to L'Oreal because I really was shocked. Based off first impression, when I just opened it, when I got home, of course, I looked at it and I was like, oh, I am not going to like this because, as you can see, sorry, it is white, but you can't really, if you can see, like, pick up the dots there, but there are, like, little pigment dots in there that bring out the color, but I really, 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 really like this one. I would definitely repurchase, and I'd probably repurchase this over my Smashbox. I don't know if I could say that about my Too Faced because I haven't gotten to wear it as much, but honestly, it really did give me a flawless look, and that's something that in a lot of the beauty balms that I've tried, it's not necessarily like, I mean, some of them just feel like you have a moisturizer on, really, or they give you like a glow, you know, for a little bit, but it wears off. But I really was pleased with this one, especially being that, I mean, it doesn't last like all day long, but it is like, I think about $7 or $8 at Walmart. So that to me is a great deal. And then it does 4 things. It primes, perfects, hydrates, and corrects. So, and I feel like it did all of those things. So I would definitely recommend this. If you're looking to try a beauty balm, you don't want to go out and spend a ton, I would go for this one for sure. And you probably like it better than the higher end products. So check that one out. And then the last one I'm going to talk about is the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB 8-in-1 Beauty Balm. So because the packaging is kind of stupid, like I couldn't take this down to see what the 8 things it did was, and I guess I could have Googled it, but I didn't do it before I started filming. So, oh, actually it does say it on here. Duh. Okay, so it says blurs imperfection, enhances, brightens, adjusts to skin tone, smooths, hydrates, protects with SPF 30, and there's 0% oils and other heavy ingredients. Funny thing about that, okay, this is funny because I never caught that I've been like so busy trying to like pull this thing up here that I didn't even realize it was written on here. But the one thing that I did not really like about this is that I did feel like it was oily. I don't even have oily skin. I would consider my skin pretty normal for the most part. In the summer I do get a little drier, but it's pretty normal. And I definitely wouldn't, if you do purchase this, do not use a moisturizer under it because it was kind of oily. It's actually like kind of a weird experience. So initially, on looking at this one, I thought I was going to prefer this one over L'Oreal because this one has the color shows, you can see it. So I was like thinking it would be like my other beauty bombs. So I thought that I was gonna like this one better, but it actually turned out to be like the exact opposite. I probably will not repurchase this one. When I put it on, it made my, like, it's almost like you really have to wait a while to like even put your other makeup on because it felt sticky. So I felt like my skin was sticky after I put it on. And then afterwards, I was like, I just looked like I just really put on moisturizer. Like, I didn't see any benefits to using it. And then I felt like kind of like a little greasier. And I usually don't. So I knew that it was this product. So I don't necessarily recommend this. I mean, I hate saying that because I feel like things work differently for different people and stuff. So if you really had your hopes on trying it, I mean, try it, but I wouldn't give it my recommendation, and I wouldn't waste my $7 on it. And I'm actually thinking about returning it. So if I can find my receipt. If not, it was just $7. But, yeah, I mean, the one benefit is that it has sunscreen in it, so that's one plus. But anyways, I really, really wanted to do a video featuring these since they're so popular right now, and I am really excited that they have started coming out with the drugstore line. There's like a few more that I want to try. I guess like there's the Garnier one. I hadn't tried it, and it's not because I didn't know that it existed. I hadn't really heard great reviews on it, but I'm thinking about just trying it for myself. Some people like it's like kind of mixed reviews. And then L'Oreal came out with one for Youth Code, and so I like Youth Code products, so I was gonna check that one out. So when I do, I'll give you guys like an update on that. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful for you and give you some good information. I'm gonna be doing a lot more videos, like I said. Oh, shake the camera. More regular videos with filthychic.com. So please I've gotten a few suggestions, so I plan on doing those videos, and if you have any, just send them my way. You can follow me on Instagram. I pretty much have like a little beauty blog going on. I mean, part that, part a little personal, but at Beautynthebronzer. And then you can follow me on Twitter at Beautynthebronze because they don't let me put my whole name in there. So and go to filthychic.com. So, see you next time. Bye.